Welcome, TBW Clips. I am Tyson. Today, we're going back to Oakland. The mayor. Some more stuff is coming out. Let's take a look at what's going on here.
Shingtown won the Oakland mayor's race back in November of 2022. It was a close one, only by 677 votes.
And in light of the FBI raid on her home last week, the ABC 7 News I-team has learned that the former Oakland council member who came in second, Lauren Taylor, is preparing his campaign staff to take another run at the office.
And Dan Noyes is here with that story that's new at 6. Dan.
Well, Julie and Amma, I contacted Lauren Taylor to ask him.
Well, the mayor was recalled, right? So if you came in second by like 500-600 votes, yeah, you might have a good shot at winning it the second time around, right? Especially with all the scandal and everything that's going on with the current mayor's position. Let's keep going.
The controversial flyer mailed to Oakland homes in the days just before the vote. I've learned that flyer has connections to Mayor Sheng Tao and Andy DeWong, whose home was also raided by federal agents.
Going into the election for mayor of Oakland, former council member Lauren Taylor felt strong. He was polling well and had the endorsements of the Oakland, San Francisco, and San Jose mayors of the time. Then he went for a ride on the ranked choice voting roller coaster. At one point, he was up by 3,587 votes, but after 10 rounds, he wound up losing by just 677 out of about 125,000 votes cast.
When you have a margin of 677 votes in an election, every small input change, etc., can have a huge impact on the outcome.
Taylor believes that a series of negative flyers, 168,000 of them mailed to homes just days before the vote, cost him the election.
Darkening my skin color, making my eyes red, like caricatures similar to.
So both. So if we remember from the previous video, the Asian mayor, female, was crying about racism and being mistreated. Her opponent now is doing the exact same thing. I don't know how it works. Both crying victimhood. One victim's going to be more of a victim than the other. Now they're saying that the mayor now, who's going through whatever she's going through, Mayor Thao, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. She kind of cheated. She put forth these flyers, which painted him in a bad light, which was, I guess, racist flyers. I guess that's where he's trying to go with this. While at the same time, she's claiming racism also. So, I don't know. They're both racist. Let's keep going.
The mail to homes just days before the vote cost him the election.
Darkening my skin color, making my eyes red, like caricatures similar to the Willie Horton type of advertisements. It's going to have an effect.
Bush and Dukakis on crime. Taylor is talking about this television ad that had a major impact on the 1988 presidential campaign. George H.W. Bush against Massachusetts Governor Michael Dukakis.
He allowed first-degree murderers to have weekend passes from prison. One was Willie Horton, who murdered a boy in a robbery, stabbing him 19 times.
In public, real estate agent and political activist Mario Juarez always said that he paid for the flyers and this anti-Lauren Taylor website. But Mayor Sheng Tao's former chief of staff tells me she watched Juarez approach Tao and Andy DeWong at this campaign event in October 2022, asking for more money for the flyers.
And that was the first time I ever saw Mario, and I was like, what is he doing here? And he straight up said he needed $25,000 to finish that mail piece. And I walked away because I knew that they shouldn't even be dealing with that or talking about that type of stuff.
Webb tells me that Andy DeWong, whose family owns California Waste Solutions, indicated he would take care of it and that he had already paid $50,000 for the project. That violates spending limits, doesn't it?
Transparency laws, spending limits, and others.
Since 2019.
So they're claiming that this guy who's a donor, right, and who works for what company did they say? Cal something, right? They overspent, but I don't understand. How are you overspending? There's, I guess, there's spending limits to your campaign. So if you get more dollars, more donor dollars than you're able to spend, you can't spend those. What do you do with them? You give them back? I don't know, the whole thing is crazy. It just seems a little petty. We're talking about some flyers. I don't know. Let's keep going. It seems real petty
He'd
to me.
already paid $50,000 for the project. That violates spending limits, doesn't it?
Transparency laws, spending limits, and others.
Since 2019, Andy DeWong has been under investigation by the Oakland Public Ethics Commission, accused of using straw donors to funnel contributions to Sheng Tao and other politicians. DeWong's home was raided by the FBI on the same day as Mayor Tao's house. Still no official details on that investigation.
Frankly, there's a lot of impropriety happening within government, within politics, but it's also disheartening to know that there is this much built up in order to keep me, in order to keep my supporters, in order to keep Oakland from getting better leadership.
Mario Juarez also faces a felony charge for bouncing 3 checks to pay the postage on those flyers. His attorney tells me maybe a mismanagement of funds by his accountants, but no fraud. He added, I have no information that I can provide to you about his relationship with the DeWong family. But when the time is right, the truth about the pending charges and the nasty state of politics in Oakland will come out.
As far as business-wise,
it's politics. You know, it's politics. Nasty business. Like I said, these are Democrats who say that they're above the fray. They're the good guys. But every time we look into all these cities that are being ran by Democrats, we find a lot of fraud, a lot of misuse of funds. Look at Atlanta, right? There's a few going on in Atlanta. All Democrats. These are Democrats going against each other. I don't know. They're running a campaign. Can you get more people to vote for you than the other? Money plays a big role in that, right? But I think if you have the right message, I don't think it should. I mean, of course, you need money to get your name out there, but I think once you reach a certain amount of funds and everybody knows who's running, knows what the ideas are. It was a close race, and I guess a couple dollars helps to get a couple more flyers out. And I guess that's what happened here in this situation.
I have no information that I can provide to you about his relationship with the DeWong family. But when the time is right, the truth about the pending charges and the nasty state of politics in Oakland will come out.
as far as business-wise, I would say that we did a good job.
Samari Johnson runs Butterfly Direct Marketing that printed all those flyers. He says he didn't pay attention to their message and that the $60,000 he lost in those bounced checks has been a serious blow to his business.
We want to get paid back, and we're not going to stop until we do. At some point, the truth has to come to light, and we're going to keep fighting until it does. At some point, we find out who the liars are.
I contacted Annie DeWong's office for comment and sent the flyers when they asked, but have not heard back. In terms of the FBI investigation, it looks like we should all settle in for the long haul. A source at the Justice Department tells me that he has no basis to believe there will be any comment anytime soon on last week's activities. So
why would they?
It's going to be a while.
Yeah, the whole thing just blew up, and then we keep.
Yeah, this is They're going to keep finding more and more stuff out, no matter how little it is. So apparently, a donor of the mayor who's being recalled and under investigation by the FBI by misuse of funds, this donor was a big part of it. Bouncing checks, using funds that they shouldn't have used for flyers that dictated a race that was very close. But you get retribution, right? The same people are running. You lost by 600 votes. You should be able to win this election, right? Especially with everything that's going on. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. If you think I am, let me know down in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys have a great day.